I didn't grab drinks. Lovely. Oh well. I will get them as needed, I guess. Oh my god, are you serious? You're gonna pop this rewards enabled thing? I don't care. No one can actually get rewards for my channel by purchasing subs and stuff because they can't purchase subs for me because I'm not an affiliate. Okay, good. Charity bot is working. That's actually nice. I like that it says that because otherwise, before when I try to use a bot, why does my mouse sensitivity feel so incredibly high? I don't know. Maybe I'm just haven't played in a while and it feels weird. Alright. So I've got all that. This is supposed to feed this with empty nitrogen tanks. Nitrogen gas. Which actually the point was that I needed an intermediary construction to pull that off. So, if we did it this way, and these we're gonna have the part for it, so we're gonna need constructors. Hey Saray, how are you doing? Welcome in. Alright. Is that not clipping through the rock? Huh. I guess not. Oh, shit. I guess it's lifted up. Whatever. It works. Okay. So, we will want a logistics splitter. Actually, what do we do? Because we don't want it on top of that in case we're going to utilize that later, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, I hope you have a lovely night, Sorry. Sorry I'm not on earlier this time. Fluid tank. How many does that build? Every second. Okay, that might actually be enough. Okay, so let's see, conveyor merger. Oops. But I'm glad you're doing well, sorry. That should not clip in the slightest, although I may not be fully aware of how tall that may or may not be. Alright. Okay. There we go. Yeah, those are pretty thin, so they shouldn't clip either. Okay. The lower one, good. Okay. Alright. Now let's get the upper one going. Alright. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay. No clipping with cables. Good. Alright, so now we need to build this, reconnect it to another part of the trap, and we should be good to go after that. Then we just have to build the tracks. This is station 21. I need to build the tracks, and I just need to make sure we are shipping enough of these parts over. Happy Spaghetti Friday. Hello, Sirius. Welcome in. Don't often get to stream at this time of day on these days because I usually work on these days, but I got today off, so surprise! Alright. That better not be clipping, but okay. Okay. Wait, what? I was not expecting that. Like, I knew it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be like dead center. I have a sunburn on my shoulders now. Danger of driving with windows open, I guess. It looks like it goes all the way to the ground, maybe? Yeah, it's all the way to the ground. This one, however, is as well. Okay. This one is not. Okay. So I'm going this way, and I'm going to be reconnecting all the way down here or something like that. Okay. Then I'll have to go back through and put all the stop things and switchers and everything on there. But how are you doing, Cal? Cal King? Okay. Looks almost like meteor strikes or something because there's kind of like a little circle in the sand around it, except it's not like a big enough crater or something for something like that.
This is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh, was it talking about the slug there? Alright. Okay, that's the tube launcher thing. Good. Glad it's been going well. Alright. I wish I could, like, show where the train tracks are somehow. Like, when you're working on the train and you want to hook your train up to your other train, it would be really nice if you could see where the tracks actually were. Oh shit, they're all the way down here. So that's where the uranium is right there. Wait, no, it goes around there. Because you can't go down the waterfall, so it is going to go about where I thought it was. Oh, I'm moving my character and not the map. Okay, and here's where it comes back around, so right here is where I want. What? I'm trying to put a marker. Alright, let's try this again. That was like right in here, I think. Why won't you let me stick a damn marker down? Alright, whatever. Do I have too many markers because of all the... Okay. Your alt is stuck. It's not stuck. Okay, whatever. It was like completely up. They don't feel like they're sticking at all. That's so weird. But thanks for saying alt, because I would not have known which one to press repeatedly until it worked, if you had not said anything. Alright. So I do actually need to turn more in. Okay. Actually, I think I see the train track from here. Just right over there. Because I don't think the pipe goes that far over, the launch tube, hypertube, whatever. So let's just head straight for that. Never mind, let's not head straight for that because it won't let me. Alright. Yeah. Definitely does at that. I wish I could place these further out more easily. 'Cause I know this can reach further than that. Okay, it looks like the lay of the land's gonna curve me correctly anyway, so that's nice. At least for now. I may have to go up, over, or around that a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's how we do that. Are you even gonna notice that if I'm on the ground? No, I'm not. Okay. I think I'm slowly getting a sunburn. Yeah, I should be able to ramp off of that enough to go over that. That would have been a great crossing point. Really cool, I think, but nope. Ooh, this will work if it isn't too steep. That's gonna be too steep, probably. I stand corrected. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. Alright. Keep going. Oh yeah. How? Have you seen my most recent horror of spaghetti? My most recent spaghetti monster? It's the worst. But I know you're typically not on around this time, so... Or on at my usual time, at least that I'm aware of. You also could be watching my VODs, I don't know. Alright. This is gonna require a little bit more finagling. Yeah, that's right, I ran out of ammo. Is there anything here I don't want to destroy? Does not appear to be. Okay, goodbye. Really? Oh shit, that's not my train tracks. But it should lead to my train tracks. Could curve it that way and back around, or I could just go across here and link them up in the air, maybe. I didn't know this was like a speedrunnable game, but I guess it makes sense. People will speedrun just about anything, won't they? Alright. Alright. So yeah, I could curve that way. There's the tracks right there. Link there, or I could just link them down here, which would probably be the easiest way to do this. So let's do it that way. Alright. What's a little radiation between friends? Cute. I learned something valuable from him. A good part of the early game should be getting free stuff from crash sites rather than manually crafting stuff. That makes sense. I enjoy the crafting part, though. Well, no, I don't enjoy the manual crafting. Oh shit, this might be harder than I think it will be. See if we can link it up with that spot right there. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. And connect that to there. Might work. Alright. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Alright.
Comply. Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Alright, so if I do this maybe like down here. That's way too far over. There. See if that works without looking horrific. No clipping here, but that's above that track. So what if I... that... and... that's a fuck no. Okay. And come back and go back around and connect over there. That would give me a lot more room to more easily do this. Could try going over or under. Oh, is this one of the big green ones? Yeah, this is one of the big green ones. I just want to see this real quick. Damn. It's huge. It's wider than a smelter. Oh, it's not letting me rotate it at all. Okay. It's wider than the tractor. Truck. Explorer's gonna be tiny. It could frickin' crush an Explorer. Okay. Drone. Really tiny. Okay. That's crazy. Alright. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go over around this way and connect it to there. It'll be so much easier than trying to line it up with this drop here. Alright. But will I get the mushrooms too if I do that? I would rather just move the whole thing. Not the best way to do this. Okay. Just start making it turn ahead of time. Yeah, whatever. Not too far into it. Yeah, that's true. I think that's good for a first time playthrough. Because, like, for example, me, I don't think I would have enjoyed it doing it that way. Actually, I barely manual crafted. I mostly just built automated stuff and explored while I waited for the automated stuff to finish. Okay. May have to run alongside it for a while before we can line it up to connect it, but should work this way. Okay. Alright. Might actually be easier to come in through this way. Alright. Fuck you, no it doesn't. Fuck you, no it doesn't. Alright. Yeah. Maybe if I did it this way, it could make its own little curve.
Comply.
Problem with that though is it's not going to line up now. So I would have to do this.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Actually, this could work. That shouldn't be too hard of a turn on it. Okay. Not what I wanted you to do, but okay. Wait, what? Okay. Oh god, no. Okay, I take that back. It's probably gonna be too steep or too sharp. God, I wish they could make it just work better. Alright. Hey, can I get it to go down to the level I want it at? Here. Or is that too steep? Okay. Alright. Really sucks trying to get these to line up correctly. Ah. That's not how I wanted to. Alright. Alright, that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Watch it be like, oh, we can't reach that far. I stand corrected. Okay. Alright. Now to go back and set more of these. All the way along the new route. Hey Glue, how's it going? Welcome in. More iron right there. I guess all my trains are gonna go clockwise. I've seen some people like do tracks that go in both directions, have like doubled up go in both directions. I think that would be nice, but definitely more difficult to make work. At least in the way that my trains work. Because I would have to have them all, they would definitely need to be more level. And I think it had like crosses all over the place or something so that they could cross here and there. Yeah, even my line of work, we sometimes, damn it, sometimes just use Google. Or like for microscopic stuff, it's like, oh, this looks like it might be that really, really rare crystal that you only see in like complete hepatic failure or certain very specific rare disease states. And it's like, okay, yeah, I've seen this before. It's exactly what I thought it was, you know, that kind of thing. Since it's so close to the stop here, I'm gonna just connect it here at the stop instead of over here. Alright. God, this is gonna be a long, slow trip. Alright, last one was there, so skip this one. Put it on this one. There are too many people online right now. I am so sorry, Big Ingy, that I am part of this problem. Don't feel obligated to watch me. Do not like being on this side of it. Okay, so let's go back over here to the safer side. There we go. It is an obligation that brings me here. Okay. Well, you're definitely welcome to stay as long as you'd like. And enjoy the construction chaos as much as you'd like. I'm working on a train track that will supply some bottling factory thingies with aluminum that we can bottle up aluminum so we can bottle up hydrogen gas. Was it hydrogen? It was something gas. I think it was nitrogen. Nitrogen, that's what it was. Okay. I just had to look at the thing on the right side. So we have to bottle up the nitrogen gas and then have another train, or perhaps it's the same train, ship the nitrogen gas in bottles to somewhere else. Then we have to unpackage it again. Which actually, one thing is we could send the unpackaged back around to be reused. That actually could be a good plan. And just sink the excess. That sounds like a good plan, actually. Assuming we even have excess. At this point, I'm not sure we're going to have enough. But reusing the old ones will make it so it is eventually enough, I think. Because we have to take it back out of bottle form. And so if I have the bottles coming out, being converted back into tube style, and then have the bottles sent back, that means eventually we'll have basically infinite bottles. So we just set up a sink loop, a loop with a sink on it, just so that it works. And if there ever is a need for more, we won't have a lacking. Simply because I thought, oh, I don't need more than this, because it's already built them all or whatever. So we'll just stick a sink in there, and it'll always be producing and always look cool, because the factory will always be running. And it's not like I'm lacking on power after making those huge stations. Power stations. Hey, Hero. How are you doing? I'm actually getting used to saying your name now. That's a good sign. Alright. But I don't know if you saw the crazy, chaotic factory I've been working on lately, but that's the one that this is all going to hook into. Because that thing that I started building because I felt like I had a lack of it, and then realized I didn't afterwards, and it was like, well, I just wasted all this time building this. It's actually, turns out that I do need it, so it's going to be nice in that respect. Oh, that felt good. I don't know if you could hear those, but those popping sounds were in my neck. What? I clicked, damn it. There you go. Alright. I wish I could cut across here, but if I do, I'll probably just start falling soon. Those trees not fully loading in. How wonderful. Shows how wonderful my computer is, that's for sure. CPU's running at 88% right now. It was auto-saving though, so that could be part of why it was quite that high. That was audible? Huh. It wasn't one of those pops where you like use your hands or whatever. That was purely just tilting my head. And that's how fucked my joints are. Okay, I don't want it clipping with the ceiling, so we're gonna do this. Actually, does that still clip with the ceiling? I don't think so. Okay, it does, but not noticeable from the front. And not really noticeable from the back that well either, so I'm gonna leave it. Alright, and then we'll ride the train back. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing I didn't try to put the train through that cave. That would not have worked very well. Got a shit ton of train tracks here. Okay, so it looks like this is done. Right, I'll make another split off on the other side because I need one to pick up the parts that we're building. What, pop your neck just by tilting your head? Is it quite on the same level as mine or different? I mean, I know some people can do it. I think some people can just normally do it, but for me it's like most likely a sign of what the fuck's wrong with my body. Okay. So it's gradually loading them into there. Alright. So, freight car. Try this again. Okay, so... what was this one? 21? 22? I don't remember. That is 21. So we are all the way over here at station 22. Right, because I built that one first. Great, why is there a crate over here? Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Alright, so... Get it. Table. This is... so I wanted to go to 21 and 22. Discard changes because we are at 22, so let's do 22 first. 22, then 20. Autosave. Okay. Then 21. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Okay. Actually, I don't even have to train them back around. I can just... Oh wait, but we're shipping the bottles further down. That's right. So actually I do have to train them back around. But yeah, that one only has room for one, so I would have to make an additional train stop to make it work. Okay, whatever. I doubt that's gonna happen, Igloo, because of all the traffic lights, basically, that I have on here. They are very likely to not have a wreck. Why is that one spaced further back? I think I should have it... Oh yeah, I think because it flipped through the track on the other side. Yeah, I'm not good at doing my physical therapy at home either. But yeah, Igloo, basically what these lights do, the ones that aren't at splits, that just have a green light or a red light basically, they basically, if there's a train on the track, like right here, that turned red, and it will stay red until I make it past this next one. So a train will stop if it's on the red, like, caution symbol thing. It will stay green if it's good to go, so they will stop before they have a wreck, and that's part of what these are for, is that each segment of track here between those is a segment where only one train can be on at a time. Now if you make a train that's longer than that segment, then they will crash potentially, from what I understand, because I think once they hit the next one, it turns off the one behind. It would work better if it just like registered there's a train on this track or whatever, and that's a problem. But yeah. First time to ride the train through here. Such a beautiful area. Well, I hope you don't have neck instability, Vikingi. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. Car driving to SimCity? I don't know which SimCity you're talking about. The only SimCity I ever played was the first one. And what I remember about the cars is if you had a segment of road, they would appear at the end of the road on each side and just drive until they got to the other side. And then they'd disappear. SimCity 4? Okay. I had SimCity 1. That was back when video games didn't need CDs, so I remember one of my friends was like, hey, bring SimCity with you and I'll install it on my computer. That way I don't have to buy my own copy. Because once it's installed, you didn't need the CD anymore, and so you could just play it like that. And that's why they changed it later, is because people would just be like, one person would buy a game that everybody else would install it on their computer, and the companies would lose money on that. You all probably already know this, but figured I would share it anyway. Oh yeah, also another reason, Igloo, that there wasn't going to be a wreck is because that whole route, this is the only train that's actually able to take this route so far because, ooh, I like the dust coming by in front of the lights. That's really cool. Because I literally just built this train and it's the only one that's able to take it so far. Oh shit, I forgot to switch this over, didn't I? Unload. Oh, whatever, it'll come back around. Alright. Right, so I guess I'm building another train that picks up here, which will be the second train to take that route. And for now, that'll just build this up until I can get something going for it. So 4, yeah, that's a 4. Those are 3s. Alright. So we'll see how that does. Hopefully that's enough bottling. Okay, so now that I got that potentially set up, I'm gonna have to go all the way back over to here. Wait, no. Is this it? Wait, no, I am way off. Okay. I think it's 17 over here. Yeah, it's gotta be 17. And I'm gonna have to make another train stop there. Oh. Alright. Can't afford. Okay, whatever. Fuck you. I think I know it would be better if I can't afford that. And that's to... They're just gonna take a bit to get all the way over there, isn't it? Maybe I should build hyper tubes to there. Yep, we definitely have things that are a little short here. Alright. What? Write it. God damn it. I hope they make it easier to grab those with this in the next version, in 1.0. Do I want to go the other way? It will take me in the direction I need to go so I can pick up everything on the way. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want that. To quote Adam Jensen, I didn't ask for this. Damn it, and I missed the train too. Alright. That does sound like a mess. How are you gonna play SimCity with multiple people? It's like a city management sim. You can't manage a city with multiple different people in an unorganized manner trying to do whatever the hell they want. It's just not gonna work. gotta check if someone's streaming because I've got the 30 stream streak on him and I don't want to mess that up. He is streaming. It's just this, it's not a cannon from hell, it's just this part of the world is just really laggy for me. Because as you can see, once I leave this area, that area, it's fine. Although I do want to try was that a geyser there? Or was that just the geyser, like, water, like greenish water thing? It's specifically that part of the world. One of my friends, Spongelet, he said that to me when I mentioned that, he said that that part of the world is like the laggiest part of the world. Once you start getting a lot of stuff in your game, a lot of objects, that's the first one to just start lagging, just purely from everything you have going on. I was looking at that menu, damn it. But yeah, I don't know why. It could be because all the trees have these little pine cone things on them, or crystalline looking pine cone thingies, and they glow red at night, and that could be why it's laggy, is because they're not just static, they change. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Also, there's just a lot of objects in that area because there's a lot of trees and everything. Alright, computers. Probably should grab a top off my stack. As my computers are down here because they're the ones that have the things stacked on it. Alright, I should probably top off my circuit boards too. There we go. And I think that's all for this area. Alright. Another thing I could do is I could have it re-drop off bottles at the same spot, and the bottles are just sorted out. And bypass the constructors. I think that would be awesome. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just have sorters there to sort. So instead of going straight in like that, I'm gonna have a merger, I'm gonna have a split, and then I'm gonna have a splitter. And then I guess another splitter. I'm gonna have a sorted splitter and then another splitter. Yeah, that'll work. Wait, no, I did need to go here. Okay, we're good. That's still having trouble. Oh, but it's all being sent out. Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright. Pop you off, add another stack. And then our engines. These engines are being, motors are being used for so many things now. I should get extra motors. Alright. Or a second stack of motors, rather. Ooh, that is not what I meant. Alright. And it will just top off the already existing stack. And welcome in Zytonic, or Zyton. Because I usually shift click them or control click them depending on what I want. But if I'm just trying to top off a stack, I drag these. I didn't know you could just get it to top off a stack. Let's see, what did I need? Probably steel. I've been using a shit ton of steel. No, it doesn't actually. You still have to do it to top off a stack. Wait, where are my pipes? Oh, I've got one stack. Okay. But thank you for that. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but thank you. I appreciate the help anyway. I think I also sometimes get so used to click and drag that I just do it anyway when it's not necessary. Alright, so I don't know if it's really necessary to top everything else off. Our cables are getting a little low, so let's pop those off. And my favorite stupid joke. Cable. Surprise, more cable. Okay. Anyway. Hurricane party? What's a hurricane? Why are we having a hurricane party? Do we have heavy winds coming? What's going on here? Do you have heavy winds coming? Or are you just saying that my factories look like they were hit by a hurricane, which is very accurate? I probably actually don't need that at this point. So let's see. Oh, lovely. Those are always annoying. I haven't experienced one in years, but I remember them being unpleasant. Explosive rebar, my friend. You have been dearly missed. Smokeless powder, right? Okay. It helped. The sign helped. Alright. So now what did I need to do? I needed something. Right. I needed to plug these all in over here. Okay. Now that makes me feel like I'm missing something important. Yeah, I've been using a lot more steel lately, so I should probably grab more steel. Yeah, I heard that from Big Inky as well. He was saying too many people were online. Okay. So I think that's pretty much everything I need for now. Don't worry, Macbeth. You are not. That is the wrong damn tube, and I'm auto-saving so I can't stop it, which actually might make it accelerate faster. Actually, that would probably be if it was launching me right when it's auto-saved, which it had not. It had launched me a little bit before that. I should probably make a mid-trip stop here, or make it split off, go over there, and then reconnect to here or something. So I don't have to keep going past this massive factory that I'm working on. Okay. But, yeah, welcome in, Zyton. How are you doing? Is this your first time here? And the other question is, do you like spaghetti? Because that's the only thing we make around here. Copious amounts of spaghetti. So I really hope you like spaghetti, because otherwise you're really in for a rough time, as you can probably see now. Let's see. Let's make sure this is running better now. It is increased, but not fully there. I could ship some from one of the other factories. This game looks post-apocalypse and the machines are taking over. Funny. Okay. Let's see. If the trees were tall enough that I could just build around them, I would totally do that, but they don't seem to be great for that around here. That one might be able to do it. But yeah, let's see. So what do I need? I need heavy modular frame. Got that. Aluminum casing. We're gonna have that delivered. Actually, technically, since this never runs, I mean, since this doesn't fill up much, and the excess is sunk, we could make this the drop-off point for the aluminum casing as well. But I think we're also going to need additional aluminum casing output, so... And we're already about to make a additional train station over here anyway. Which I should probably already go ahead and work on. Ooh, I did not notice that. Hiding in the leaves. There we go, much better. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it looks like I never went back and did these. That's horrible. Okay, so... How many are you? 6? Okay. Maybe I'll make the stop on this side. And we can just conveyor belt them over. It doesn't look like it. Well, actually, I could probably fit one right there. But I don't think I want it quite there. It's gonna be easier to just take out these trees and do it over here. Alright. Oh wait, no, that's right, because I was gonna have this be the drop-off for the aluminum. Because the drop-off for the aluminum would work because of the fact that, wait, didn't I make this a 2-spotter? A 2 drop-off point thingy? Oh wait, no, because it's still an output right now. But I could extend this out further, make it drop off 2, because we're not going to be doing this much longer. We're not shipping these out for very much longer, so... Let's see, let me check the blueprint on this real quick, just see how many we would even need. Production... No, select recipe. Huh? Oh, it's got nitrogen gas, so it must need some other... Just toss this here for now. Case uranium cell coincident. Fuse modular frame. Okay, so yeah, fuse modular frame. So I'm gonna need a bigger bauxite factory. We're gonna need to build another one of those. Fortunately, I think I know just the place. There's a place around here that has a ton of fucking bauxite. And the coal nearby is already utilized, which is the downside of it. Got coal over here, but do we have bauxite to go with it? Does not. We do have one bauxite here that is insufficient for our coal here. We could ship this coal to here. That would work. Okay. So, I may need to clear this area out a bit. And also, it looks like I picked those up. That's fine. Alright. Alright. Floor is too steep. How? It's complete. Oh, did I ramp that the wrong? No? What the fuck's the floor too steep? Do I need to do this as well? Alright. I did like that corner though. Alright, and that'll add to the nitrogen gas. I didn't think so. Okay. That's gonna be a problem actually. Alright. This probably will not work. Alright. That works. We now have the second train thingy going. This will be the output. One will be the output for one thing and the other will be the gas. Which if we then do the gas, we will then need to add in Ooh, we need to repipe it in. Okay. There we go. Alright, foundation, 1.2 meter. Whatever. Doesn't need to be there. Anyway, so. Okay, how do I take this out without ruining that tree? Are these even separate trees? I don't think I can take this tree out without taking out that tree, which is one thing I hate, is sometimes I want to keep trees while taking out other trees. I think it was maybe cutting down this. That's not really close enough. If I cut down that, it'll cut down the other one too. Fuck. Oh well. Can't have everything. We'll have to settle for this one, I guess. The foundations. Alright, then we have foundation. Okay. There we go. Let's see if we come over here. Oops. Parts. Fused modular frame. That's 1.5 per minute. I feel like we can at least go with a couple of these, because it looks like our output of this is going to be way more than is required. Which may actually mean it's time to bump up our production of this for that purpose. Alright. So then if we get packager. That's only 4. Go ahead, do this. Put a half in the middle. Put it down backwards. Okay. And that means I'm probably going to build more of those as well. Alright, logistics. Worry about splitter. Okay. And then we put the merger. I guess here? Yeah, just right there. That's not gonna work, so if I did that... I could instead do this. That would probably work a lot better. Alright. Then we need organization. Industrial fluid buffer. That is bigger than I was thinking it was going to be. It also does not have that many inputs. Also another important factor here. Alright, and that'll make a buffer there. Okay. Oh. Alright, then we will have, nope. Alright. Alright. I kind of like that actually. And then I think I will probably set another 6 of these behind that. But hey, we've got to start. That is now empty. This should now be switched to unload. As should this. Whatever train is supposed to come here, I'm gonna have to stop it. Because it's gonna be going to the wrong place now and just delete it, I guess. Okay, so now we've got that going. Okay. So, now I need to run power to these, don't I? Saribot, could you not do it like that and let me actually see what the fuck they said? Because you are brand new to this server and I don't trust you. Alright, live, screen manager. There is no record of that ever happened. It does kind of look like an alien face hugger. Hey there, Erebus Longinis, how are you doing? Hey there, Hobo Hound. Enjoy your lurk. God damn it, are you gonna make me have to... Am I gonna have to go in and do this way? Ferrybot, why do you hate me? I just... Alright. We're gonna have to figure this out. Sorry, this is the first time and I just gotta make sure just make sure it's not deleting other people. I don't think it is, but I just have to make sure. Just for me, because that's the first time Seribot's banned someone, because I just added Seribot yesterday. Or one of these days when I felt like shit and didn't feel like streaming. Might have been the day before. Okay, so Twitch. Let's go ahead and mute this tab. Mute tab. Okay, so you don't hear duplicates. Alright. Got my shoulder. Alright, open up my own stream. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Wait, open up moderator view. Because that should show me what it said. It is not showing me what it said. That is fucking stupid. Best viewers on. There we go. Yep, confirmed. Nicely done, Seribot. Okay. Sorry about that. I just like literally added that a couple days ago, and that's her first ban. Just want to make sure I'm not banning real people, because that would fucking suck. Alright. There we go. Yeah, Plumberkin. You can put poles on splitters. You cannot just do it by default. It has to be extended from another pole in order to do that. You can also put it on, parts of certain, you can also put it on, the vertical lifts. You can also put conveyor belts on top of construction facilities as well, like so. And you can also put conveyor belts supports on top of splitters as well as on top of these thingies, the vertical lifts. You might have already known all that, but other stuff, but yeah. It's one thing I found by accident and I was like, ooh, I like this. But yeah. And for those of you who are new here, I believe, yeah, Plumberkin is new here, or at least new to talking. I hope you don't mind spaghetti, because that's just what I do. I enjoy the spaghetti, and I'm too lazy to deconstruct all of that and make it all nice and neat, so I just make it work. I mean, as you can tell, they're all lined up in rows. It started out nice and orderly, and then it's like, oh, I need more of this over here, and there's too much of it here, so I'll pull it from here. And that's basically what happened. And that's basically what happens with every factory I seem to make. Alright, so let's see. Unpackaged nitrogen gas. You know, another thing I could have done instead of doing this the way I'm doing it now is I could have instead built upward and made a second floor. But also, I kind of like being able to look down at the entirety of this madness and fully appreciate it in all its glory. You know what I mean? Alright. Yeah, it's gonna clip. Okay. Oops, that is the wrong thing. That is probably not going to work, is it? I mean, it looks like it worked. Oh, yeah. So one of these will, this one will continue back there for the second row, and this one will just connect to here, I guess. I think I will need to change one thing about that eventually. Okay. So that has been fixed. There we go. Actually, we'll need to change that as well. Because that's where they're all merging over here. There we go. Got it. Okay. Actually, I had a lot of trouble with this one. I think part of the reason it gets so chaotic is because I'm so ADHD, but like I had a lot of trouble with this area in here because I had to go back and reconnect them multiple times because I connected them to the wrong places. At this point, I'm not entirely sure where everything connects. I just mostly know that it works and that I hopefully don't have to mess with it much more. And this one has a lot less output, but it seems to merge with enough output. It seems silly almost to have this here, but whatever. I'm not about to take it out and have to put it back in later in case it is needed, so we're just gonna leave it. I still feel like there's insufficient output here. If it ain't broke, absolutely. I'm glad you agree. A lot of people will come in here and be like, what the fuck is this horrible thing? Why would you do this? Oh wait, it's building. It is enough. It's slowly building up every like 20 or so cubes. Oh, it'll build up when it backs up too, because it's going to back up probably during the construction of this. You know, I just realized I have one horrible problem with this whole construction. Okay, I take that back. I've got multiple horrible problems with this whole construction. And that's that every single one of those was built backwards. Okay. Because this is the input right here. Alright, so we wanted this to be, what, right here, I think? How I had it? There we go. The other issue with this was there's no fucking way that was going to get into there. The conveyor belts were going to get into there, I mean. Alright, I'm also going to have to run a conveyor belt out of all of these and send it to the other train station, which I don't know where I'm going to build that yet. Because that output's going to have to travel back. Another option is I could sink the excess of something and send it back on a cart that's already used for something else. I could also utilize, I could also utilize the, whatchamacallit that I never use. There's also the option to split off of there and loop it around here. I don't know, whatever. I don't even know where I would want to put that. Because I don't want to make this train station too much longer, because then I'm going to have to run that all the way over there and bring it back. And I can't put it on that because that's a one-way train. Or a two-way train. Could run conveyor belts from one of these. Or I could split it off down there, put the train station there, reconnect it here, and then just run the conveyor belts over. This may just be one of those things where I build the train after. I'm putting this there because I want it to be, but it's probably going to be taken out later. Okay. Because I'm probably going to expand on this side too. But another fun thing about this factory that you may not have noticed is, well, you might have noticed the tree sticking up through it over there. I meant to have one over here too, but it didn't work out. But we've got a little nature coming through. Built these little, because, you know, what more do we need on a chaotic construction than having nature in and among it? And then over here, we also have, where the fuck is it? Where did I put it? There it is. We have this little arch here, which I also have going through. I had to make that one a little bit shorter so it didn't clip, but it works. So yeah. Hi there, Foxtrots. Welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, so the other problem is now that I've put all this here, I now have to somehow conveyor belt these over to there. I might put it up on top of here and run it around the outside. That's probably going to be the best bet. Or I could maybe run it across here and then run it between these two. That would work as well. Alright, any clipping here? Actually, why are we running it from that one? Let's at least do it from one that's still elevated. Alright. Alright, so do I want to run it over the top of that? I think I'll just run it around. That feels like it'd be a lot simpler. Oh, you can also, if you didn't know this, you can also take, let's say I had this conveyor belt. That's see, I could build this conveyor belt on top of the, stand on top of the power pole right here if I actually wanted to. I don't want to in this case, but I do have a few instances where I've done that. Yeah, they are a plumber. That's why I wanted to have them. But yeah, you can also build stuff on power poles for some reason. I'm doing alright. Glad you are doing well. Clipping? Any clipping? No clipping? Please? I want no clipping. We're good. I am. That's probably the part that's maybe even more horrifying about this entire construction, is none of these conveyor belts clip with each other. They're not even clipping with power lines. I made sure of it. I know that sometimes between loads and saves, they drift a little bit and start overlapping, but at the original construction, none of them clipped into another. They are all, like, there are some that I do it where even the stuff traveling on the conveyor belt is not clipping through the other conveyor belt. Because that's how much it bothers me. But yeah. So, these are all going to be creating fused modular frames. So what was it that I was talking about possibly shipping in here by drone? I could also do drone instead of train delivering stuff, or I could drone between a train station, make another train station somewhere and just send drones to it. Although I think I remember they have a long takeoff animation and landing animation, so it's actually more efficient to use drones at a longer distance. Okay. I need to sit up better so I don't hurt my spine. Okay, so how do I want to do this? One thing I've noticed is that that train never came back around. Oh, there it is. Shit, which train is that though? Oh god. Full train. Oh, it's gonna show me every single train. Which station is 18? It's that one. Edit timetable. Remove 18. Save changes. That way it'll just come here, stop, and I can erase it from existence. Okay. We are no longer utilizing that for that purpose. Okay, so spot 2 is going to be the bottles, which I think is what I have on the other side, is spot 2 is the bottles. Then we have, wait, did I never set that up? Oh, I set up the delivery, I didn't set up the drop-off. Right? Yeah, I don't think I ever set up a train to drop it off, that's why. Okay. So, we need to do that then. Okay, so we have, so over at this train track here, the first stop is the drop-off. The second stop is the pickup, so we need a non-utilized, section of train. We're there, and then there. Bam. Okay. Q. Now we need to, edit timetable. What are you? 21. Okay. 21, and this is what, 18? Wait. 17. Okay. Save changes. Right, because I don't want it, because I want it to only drop off the bottles, and the aluminum will come from another source. That's correct. Okay. So if I turn on self-driving, it should deliver me back to where I need to be. And we should be able to watch this go. Because we should have the bottles being made already. Oh yeah, and what I need was is something to take the bottles back. Because the build I have, or the setup I have, is not going to produce enough bottles, but since the bottles can be reused, I can just reuse them and just sink excess. And so that small production would be sufficient. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And thank you. It's probably obvious, but this is my first playthrough. I used to market as such, but at this point I think it's kind of irrelevant. And also people would sometimes come in and they'd be like, how is this your first playthrough? You're like so far along. And it's like, well, I haven't started a new save yet. I guess because when they see first playthrough, they expect you to be in the beginning or something, but it's technically still the first playthrough, but I just stopped labeling it as such because some people were getting confused. And just advertise that if you like spaghetti, you can find it here. Yeah. God, this track has way more going on than the others. It would probably be better, more beneficial for me to make larger train stops than I am and just make bigger trains, but at this point I feel like it's easier just logistically to do smaller trains and more train stops rather than bigger train stops. Because then I just have them all going to one train stop at a time or whatever. Another issue is with a bunch of smaller trains, I may eventually start filling up the things if I put too many on this, which would mean I'd have to make a second track probably. Alright. Yeah, it is kind of fun running them. And I think it's fun to also make the trains go through caves and stuff, which I also, when I do that, I also basically put in build mode a train just to make sure it's not clipping through the ceiling or anything as well. I also kind of want to try out... Right, I can't open that. You know those, like, the half pipe thing? I kind of want to try that and see if I can make, like, a tunnel as well and do something with that, because I feel like that could be fun. Oh, that would be interesting. You could make a tunnel and just basically have it go, like, through the under part of another factory or something. Or if you use factory walls, which I don't, you could have it just go through the middle of the factory like that. That would be funny. I do think it would be really cool to make a big factory and then have like a train track going through the middle of the factory. I think that would be really cool as well. Another thing I thought about is maybe doing a tunnel and like doing lights inside and putting a hypertube launcher there. You're just launching yourself at high speeds. Which is kind of like what someone I've seen do before, except he did it like factories shooting in the sky. Oh, there's another train on this route. Still wish I could have made that a straight line there. Yes, that's something I would really love as well. I would love like aquatic life and like the ability to make structures in the water and then pump all the water out or something. I would love to be able to make underwater factories because that's something I just love. Satisfactory times Subnautica. I don't know how I feel about that crossover. I don't like scary stuff, so Subnautica crossover may not be something I get into very much. But just the idea of, like, I've always loved the ocean. I've always loved, like, water magic and stuff, which is depressing because most things don't actually do water magic. So annoying. One thing is, since this has 2 engines on it, it's probably going to be held up by that other one later on. Maybe I should put a 2nd engine on that other one, but whatever. It'll work out in the end, I think. Okay, here we go. Is there even anything to reel in? Okay, that's actually quite a bit more than I was expecting. Okay, here you go, Igloo. See? There's a stop thing right there. So the other train that's trying to come to the same area is stopping and waiting for this one to finish. I have not. I actually don't read a lot, unfortunately. Wait, I've got 3 of them here. Did I fully plan this out already? Because that 3rd one could be the bottle redelivery. Well, actually, I was planning on doing the bottle redelivery there. I don't know. Maybe I did it. Oh, yeah, I was going to make a separate one. And now I guess I don't have to. Wasn't I? Because I think I was going to make a separate one there for some reason. Whatever it is, it's there for the future. Oh my god, it itches so bad. I had this surgery, what, like over a year, maybe closing on 2 years now, on my chest, and there's this long scar and it's like keloided and itches like crazy, and I keep having to go in and get it injected with steroids, and it just won't calm down for anything. And it's like I've got like scabs on my chest now because I keep scratching it because it itches like crazy. Which just in turn makes it itch even more. But yeah. I do allow some clipping like trees and stuff just because like branches are just going to get smacked out of the way while you don't get an animation for that. I figure it's like, well, that's if they were like that, they would just get knocked aside anyway, so whatever. I also wish my method of doing trains was a lot less bouncy, because it has to be flat here. You can't do a diagonal on that piece, really, so it has to level out at each like connection point, or not connection point, but elevation point, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's cool. That does sound interesting. I'm gonna need the sink on the other side, on the side I'm headed to, because otherwise it won't work. I still find it crazy. I've got so many trains on this track, and it's so rare that you actually see them. Oh yeah? Yeah, I really like the way I did this, and I have the well, I colored them purple. This one is a little more clippage than I like, but I thought these trees were beautiful and really made the area interesting, so I didn't take them down. Too bad that one's just water and not hydrogen as well. Because that one's a hell of a lot closer. Although I guess it did make a train track go somewhere that it needs to eventually go to, so whatever. Oh, that's cool. I saw the arrow change directions. Here's my starter base. Ah, that other train is there. The one that I deleted the other route for it to go because I wanted it to stop here so that I could remove it because it's not being utilized anymore. which means I have a train stop that's just not being used anymore. Turn off self-driving. That should fix that. Yep, now it's gonna come in. And it should offload the bottles here. They should then convert it into there. And do it this way. Alright, let's watch this go. I think I'm going to need to stick that further down so I can do a splitter, run it off there to a sink. Because I don't want it after the buffer. I want it because I want it, what is it? I want it before the buffer, not after the buffer. Because after the buffer, then everything in the buffer is just gonna go away. Alright, so now we need more of these. Alright. So we have that going now. And this, let's see, this takes conveyor splitter. Alright. Now that's going into those as well. Yeah, oh shit, we backed up the whole system pretty much. Alright, well it's gonna start moving again now that those are gonna start moving again, so that's good. And now all we need is the aluminum to be delivered, so now I need to go make a new bauxite factory. And then we'll expand this as needed. You need more spaghetti. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Plumber. Welcome in, Cookie M73. I love that is that a strawberry? I'm not sure if it's a strawberry. Whatever it is, it's lovely. Okay, anyway. So, but yes, always more spaghetti. There is never such thing as too much spaghetti. At least in my opinion. Okay, good. Those are starting to really move now. Cowberries. Oh, you're right. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with me? Wait, was it palberries? That was, isn't it paleberries? Could have just been a typo though, but we're about to find out. Because I don't remember. Whatever. I need to switch to the jetpack for that. Yeah, it is paleberry. Okay. I should FI? FI? What do you mean? Alright. Okay, so that additional factory wait, do we have a shortage here? How could we possibly have a shortage here? Do these have sufficient? Why are these lacking? Because this whole thing was just completely backed up earlier. Should be fine now. Oh, those are getting fed more supplies after all, I guess. These each have one, and that has half of each one of those going into it, so... Whoops. Does that mean I need to start sending some back? Am I pulling too much? Okay, that looks like that's a problem. Okay. You know, one option I could do is I could take out all of these and replace them with, overflow only, which could work. Or I could make additional connections here and run additional iron rods there. Actually, could run additional iron rods from over there. I've got so many of them that just aren't being utilized at all. That is a lot, though, to just have like that. Could have aircraft deliver them. Drone just have a platform on top connecting to all of those with mergers, and that would do the trick, I guess. Follow Frucci, she's a wizard with Satisfactory. Yeah, something is off. Oh, but hers are all nice and orderly. I actually follow some pretty cool Satisfactory streamers, but I will drop a follow and check that person out. Okay, yeah, because that is... Well, the other thing, if it backs up to here, then all the excess is just going to come... I mean, all that doesn't go that way is just going to go the other way, so it shouldn't be an issue. I think it may just be because we just started pumping so many out so quickly suddenly. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, 4 inputs. Half of 4 inputs going into 2 actually sounds about right, though. But that makes these half of 4 inputs going into 4, which means it's not quite sufficient. God damn it. Okay. The other option is I could speed these conveyor belts up as well, and that might make it back up sooner because this one's already starting to back up, which means that everything's going to be going that way. I wonder if it actually would help to speed them up. But actually, it might help to speed up the main ones. Or at least... I don't know. God, I hate that blurring effect it does. Someone said that if I use the Vulcan thingy, it would work better. But I'm not entirely sure how to go about doing that. Okay. I feel like that might help some. Yeah, I think that's getting it to there faster, potentially. Although now they're just further spaced out, so it may have just affected the ones that were already on there. We'll see. We'll come back later and find out. Thank you for the lurk, Willow. Hope you are doing well. Alright, so we need to also do a conveyor belt splitter over here. We could stack again. That does not look like a good spot for stacking, honestly. You could also stack it this way. Alright, let's see. There we go. That's gonna clip. Okay. That might still clip. Let's see if I did it. I made it come down first, then... Oops. I double click that. It probably won't care. Okay. And then... this one. Although we are going to need to utilize that output, so maybe stack it on this instead. That still has to go under that. I also have to do this without blocking those. I thought it'd be funny if I made it come over the top of that and loop through. No, it lifted right at the end. Okay, hold on. We know exactly what we're doing now. Alright, logistics. Bear pole. There we go. Perfect. As always, it may be convoluted, but it works. And that's the part that matters. So it does look like we do have a decreased output. It's not actually growing at all. So I will want to add additional iron bars back into it. Oh wait, didn't I pull from 4? How are there only 3 connection points? Oh, right. I forgot it's stacked. And I did the same with this one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so how do I do this? Because I've got this backed up. I could set it for a overflow. Could also build additional underneath or expand this way and conveyor belt them into here. We do also have a shortage of movement here. We could split more of this off because that's kind of overflown already anyway. So we could put splitters on these. We could run them over here or something, build multiple more constructors of it, and connect them to these, I guess. But do I really want to go to the trouble of that? Maybe what I should do instead is just get the bauxite going, because it still runs. It still operates. It just, and it's going to back up over here anyway, so I might as well take care of that later when it's not, like, required. Alright. And I also need to move this. Alright. Down a bit more. Alright, so organization, industrial storage. Shit, where was that connecting again? Right there, okay. There we go. And then I can get the storage here. So production, no. Organization. That. this one to go here, that one go over there. There we go. And then now we can have these go back into here. And these go back into here. And I can just dump these bottles back in where the fuck they went. There we go. Okay. Now we add logistics, smart splitter. Actually, I don't need that. Let's put it this way. Then we can probably not be able to do this because it probably won't let me, but let's find out. It will not. Okay, that's fine. I'll make it work somehow. Alright. So, underneath, we will have holes. Alright, then conveyor lift. To there, that will connect to there. Okay. And we will make right become overflow. Is it saving or did I just crash? I'm honestly not sure. I didn't see the save thing pop up, so I think I just nearly crashed. And this will be overflow. And now we need to do this. Alright, now we can get rid of that. And we can get rid of that. And now it looks like it's being supported. So, there we go. So that'll go to the sink down here. Special. Awesome sink. That is going to stick up through the ceiling. That is still probably going to stick up through the ceiling. Is it? I'm not sure now. Don't see anything, so it's fine. Okay. Alright. Now we do logistics, conveyor merger. There we go. And we need power to this. So okay. There we go. And then once it fills up, the access will go there. And once these fill up, which I'm not entirely sure how many I'm going to need, so I just kind of guessed. hold on, someone's knocking. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My girlfriend just got home. She wants me to get off in half an hour to an hour, which seems like a very reasonable time frame to me, so that's probably about how far long the stream will continue. Alright. You know what would be better is if I right, so I need another one here. It's gonna clip with the bottles, isn't it? Yep. Oh, yeah. And if I do this, it'll clip with the pipe. Yep. Okay, I wish I could do something like in between. Actually, I can. If I... Foundation... Build a 2-meter foundation. Build it on top of a 2-meter foundation. Which is still too high. Oh yeah. So, 1-meter foundation. Then we can architecture supporting. Sorry, Wilkerton. I saw you there when my girlfriend arrived, and I completely forgot to respond. I absolutely fucking love this game, a lot. Oh, that starts back. Oops. I stay up late nights sometimes just loving the fuck out of this game. I am stuck on something. Okay, there we go. But that's too far forward to make the connection, isn't it? If it has to clip through that, then... And I don't think that's going to make it. It's not. Okay. So I have to find another way to make this work. Okay. That is merger. Yeah, that's merger. Because that's where it's going to get shipped out from. You're waiting for 1.0. I get that. A lot of people are waiting for 1.0. Another option is I could have it ship out and have these connect separately. So I could have this, instead of doing that, I could have it come over here. Just do like that, and then come across. Alright. And this I can run over here. Presumably. Actually, it won't fit. Alright. Oh, right. So let's redo that the way I thought I built it. Which would be this way. Now we can move that into there. And we can make yet an additional merger, because why not? Alright. Were your factories quite as spaghetti-like as mine? Oops, that clips big time. Okay, I didn't think that was actually gonna work, but it did. Okay. So... if I want to make an additional train station... Oh, fuck my life. Okay. I could split it off this way. Have it go facing this way. That way it can easily go around whatever the fuck that might be. Or I could even have it loop all the way back over there and go that way. Well, let's see. If I do this, have this go this way. Damn it, that just works. Okay. So let's see, does that work or does that just piss this thing off? I guess it works. They just split at a different spot. Okay. No, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like there not being one right at it. Okay. So we'll have to put an additional block we'll have to put blocks signal right here. And that one is still not happy. Oh, that's why that one's not happy. Why does this not have a signal on it? That should have made that one happy. That one is happy now. Does it actually need this right here? No, it does not. Sweet. Okay. So this will be the bottle reuse thing. Okay. Okay, so now we do another one of these. All right. Actually, that's right. We're taking this off and we're falling to the ground. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we need foundations. Alright, so that should be plenty of room past that thing. Unless I'm going to be doing more later. Okay, so now if we do a transport and we do a train station. Then I can do a freight platform. And then we can ease out as we do. There we go. No. It's foundation 2-meter ramp. We do the down corner ramp. Okay. There we go. That's solved. And now I can bring power to it. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Logistics, conveyor belt hole. Just do this on the ground, I think would be easiest. That way I don't have to worry about any expansion to factory later. Okay. Alright, let's redo you. Alright. Alright. Now we have to curve it back around the entirety of the factory, which is going to be really fun with the void on the edge of it. I could either loop it back this way and reconnect it over there, or I can loop it back around there and reconnect it down there. I'm honestly not sure which would be better. Because I could loop it all the way through there. Or around there. Can I run it under the factory? Probably not. That would also make it impossible for me to do any other changes underneath the factory. Like any underneath conveyor belts or anything. Let's just keep it going this way, I guess. Where is the closest? Right there. So I could bring it out and around. And connect it right there, maybe. Let's try to do that. That was a weird, colorful thing right there. Okay. We're doing a lot more trains than we originally wanted to do in this game. But I like the trains, so it's okay. Nope, it's not clipping to the mountainside. That's good. Or the rocky outcropping, or whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. Alright. Can we move it around that? Or is that going to say too sharp? Too sharp, definitely. Okay, I don't even have to ask. At the moment I was like, oh, I have to do that. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Oops. Okay. You know what, we're gonna do this. What just happened? It's not auto-saving yet. Because fuck these freaking poison things, and the frame rate dropped because of them. If I do that, it's going to deforest a bit, but whatever. Who here likes nuclear detonations? That might not be close enough. That one already has one. That one has one. I don't remember if I put one on that one. Either way, it's got one now. Okay. We gotta step back a bit. You didn't get through the last couple of tiers? So you didn't even get to experience nuclear detonations. That's unfortunate. Well, now you get to. So much better. Alright, now we can put this away. That area is a little radioactive for the moment, but it'll be fine. Actually, that ended a lot faster than I expected it to. Alright. Let's make sure we don't drop into the void, because that would be very uncomfortable. Alright. Okay. Now, how are you doing, Wilkerton? I have not seen you in quite a while. I have not seen you stream, nor in a stream. So I hope you are doing well. Alright. Maybe just put it right on that corner. Because I know I can't reach all the way across there. Alright. That's probably gonna be too sharp a return for it. Too sharp a return, yep. Hmm. Alright. And there we go. Now we've got the curve. And now we should be able to make that work. There we go. It works. And goes very close to the void. Again, we're going close to the void. Okay. Doing pretty well. I think I mentioned I was sick with COVID previously and it took a bit longer to get over most symptoms. Doing much better now. Trying to figure out when to get back to streaming. Work has been busy, so I've not tried too hard to get back into it yet. I get that. Ah, shit, this isn't even gonna connect to anything, is it? It better. This is really stupid of me, but we're doing it. Alright, it is inside the rock now. Okay. God, that makes me so fucking nervous. Alright. Actually, I don't know how high I need to build that, so let's just pop it over here. Try 8. That is definitely not going to be enough. 10. Okay. Oops. There we go. Does that actually really work? No, it won't. Okay. A girl can dream, right? Alright, let's see. So now we can do this one at 8. There we go. Straight through the power line. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad things are going better. I have never had COVID, but from what I hear, it really fucking sucks. So yeah. Alright. That's a nice pink to go with the white there. Alright. Alright. Okay, what's going on here? Why are the bottles just sitting here? Or are they glitched out? They are just glitched out. Got it. Okay. They're sitting here instead. One problem with this is the bottles need to be on the 3rd train. So we need to take this apart and make it longer. because I fucking forgot. Okay. Oh, this actually needs to go away, and so does this. And did I really just put all that in my inventory? Oh, I guess it wasn't that many bottles after all. Oh, that's probably because it... Shit, that's not gonna help much. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. So that'll be... And that should be the third one right there. Alright. Now, production... No. Transport. Empty platform. And... Missing heavy modular frame. Can't afford. Well, it's a shame we don't have any heavy modular frames nearby. I wonder what I should do. Okay, let's see. 50 heavy modular frames. There we go. Alright. Easily solved. I hate when you don't have power nearby. Okay. The freight platform right here. There we go. And now we do that. Oh, there were actually like 200 bottles in there. That makes more sense. Okay. Right, now let's do this again. Foundation, meter ramp.
Harvest.
Alright, there we go. And now we can get rid of
Relaying message. Hello, this is
that.
here. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
I don't think I need that. These are sufficient for anything but huge ass factories, I think. Okay. Alright, so small concrete pillar.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Fuck you and your artifacts. They don't actually do anything anyway. Yet. Okay. So I need a... Where the fuck is this? Transport, right? And we need block signal right here to fix that. And bam, done. It's fully ready to go. Okay, so the bottles coming through here need to go on a large train, which has, so let's see. not tell you to go backwards. Sometimes it's nice when it flips things around. Sometimes it really annoys me. Alright, and now freight car will go there. Okay. So now this will be programmed to edit timetable. It will go wherever the fuck I am. It will go to this train station right here, so train station 23. And then it will go all the way around to train station 21. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Okay, let's see how well this works. Okay. Sorry. I was like in physical therapy earlier today and my muscles are like really sore because I think I pushed myself a little too much. Which isn't surprising, I do that a lot. Something about that. It feels like it needs the support, especially now that it's taking on the weight of a train. I could put some angled supports on it or something. Oh yeah, I don't actually have a train taking this route anymore. But I'm not about to take it out just because what if I want it again later and then I don't have it? Oh my god, is that just... I forgot to go back through and fix that one, didn't I? Oh well, we'll do it eventually. Probably next time I write this, I'll find out. And be like, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh yeah. Alright. That was one of my early trains back when I was still building the one Foundation. I think these look a lot better than the ones on Foundation. Oh, I thought it was saying to go straight. Because while this is a longer route, I think it's better for it to take this route if there's someone stopped there so it doesn't have to wait on them. But it looks like if it's a split off, even if it's shorter and it goes to a stop, it's not going to go there, which is good. God, I've got so many trains over here. This is like the major track central where I have spaghetti tracks. Somebody actually worked out what kind of noodle each train track, each thing was, like the conveyor belts, the train tracks and everything, and what all they were the other day, and I don't remember what it was for anything. But yeah. I wish there was another kind of car we could use that just wouldn't pick anything up or something. You know? It seems weird to have 3 engines on a single freight carrier, you know? Or they may improve the train system and let you pick which one drops off at which point or something. Whatever. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I heard this one person set up this whole thing where they had like a 30 car train and they used it for construction. And basically it would go between all these sites and drop off all the materials needed to build anything, and it would just always have it on there, and it would be I think it was assigned to basically travel a route, drop it off at the train station that the person built, and then they just pick up everything. Or maybe it was that it would just fill up until they were ready to build something, and then they'd drive it to this spot, make a place for the track, and just stop it on the track like that or something. That would work too. But yeah, that's freaking crazy that somebody did that. I mean, a lot of things in this game are freaking crazy. There's this one guy who basically set up an entire... He's basically doing a full Star Wars themed one, and he's got like a super Star Destroyer and everything. It's crazy. He had to mod the game to increase the object cap so that he could actually do the builds he wanted to do. And because of the cap being modded to unlimited or whatever it is he set it to, it takes him about 5 to 7 minutes for every autosave. And that's when he runs his ads. But yeah. Yeah, it is. But yeah, he literally has a super Star Destroyer in the sky. He's got like spiraling train tracks and these like really complicated like piles of mergers and splitters and sorters and like the ones that you can use to sort. Well, actually, I don't think you need any sorters, but basically he has these big boxes that are just piles of mergers and splitters, basically, so that he can make sure that no matter what happens, if up to 10 inputs, that no matter what, if anything went into that input and there was a lacking in one side more than another, it would even out the distribution when it went through those. And I just think that's fucking crazy. Well, actually, I guess he probably needed the overflow ones, didn't he, for that? But yeah. And I looked at him and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. And he's one of those people who likes all this stuff nice and orderly, so I'm like, this is more confusing than this bullshit I'm making. Wait, this isn't right. Is it? Oh yeah, hold on. We're gonna make you come to a stop. Turn off self-driving. And I don't want you to store those at all. Why did I do it this way? Okay. What? Splitter. Oh, right. This is a merger. Alright. Oops, I don't want train tracks. Alright. Empty fluid tank, so let's take as many of these as we can. Drop them here. Okay, so that's why there was so little coming in. Alright, where are they? There we go. Oh yeah. So this is going to be a, I don't need that to be quite as fast as that other one was. Alright. Oh, whoops. I meant for that to go down further. Alright, so the logistics, air splitter. Alright. Is that'll feed them back into these to be reused. And that way there's no excess. Alright. Please stop before another crane comes and we start derailing each other. Alright. That turn on self-driving. So let's make sure that works right. What is that? Did it not stop? Fuck. Okay, that's really weird. Okay. So let's do, what was that, merger again, right? I don't know what the fuck happened there. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't flip this over to unload. Okay. This one is bringing these in. This one is supposed to be dropping those off. Here comes the next train. Okay. That one should drop those off. It should go into there. Yeah, it's not going to have really good output in the beginning, but it's not going to be ready for a while anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we're recycling, so it's fine. Alright, go on in. And there we go, it's going. I hate how it does that blur thing. Yeah, they just instantly start popping out. That's crazy. Here comes the next train. And it's taking the filled bottles and loading them onto there and taking them to another area. Okay, so here's the filled bottles also lining up to load in as well. Doesn't really need to be that way. What is that for anyway? So yeah, let's just... Oh, maybe it does. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine for now. So yeah, and when the recycle ones come in, they'll come through here and they'll merge back into there with the other ones that were just constructed, and then the excess will be sunk later. Actually, no, what would have been better is to have the one that drops the stuff off also, or the one that picks these bottles up also drop off the old ones. That would be really cool, actually. So next one of those that comes by, we're going to change it, and that'll make a lot more sense, I think, than having two separate trains. It'll only have 2 engines on it, and then it'll have 2 storages as well. Because otherwise, it's just a fucking waste, right? Alright. Which one is this? Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay. Then we've got the one there that's just not being utilized yet. It doesn't even have a destination yet. Alright, so I need to wait for 3 more trains to be able to do it, one of which I'm going to delete, the other... I could also delete a segment of track just to stop them before they get to here. But let me make sure this is alright. So we've got this is load, this is unload, and this is also unload. So one train's going to come by and drop off those, which I don't produce nearly enough, but that's why we're recycling the bottles, so that we don't have to produce enough. And also the recycling of bottles will help if they're the continued production of bottles will be good for any excess or increase in production we have later on. And then all excess will be sunk, so we don't have to worry about the excess either. Okay. Just wish I didn't have to sit here and wait the whole time. And the one I'm looking for is the one that's going to come up through here, I think. Yeah, I do have quite a few trains going. Okay, here's the one I want, I think. Or it's the one that's coming up through here and turning back. Alright, have a good night or day or whatever it is wherever you are, Bokuton. I think you're US, right? So I guess it's probably night for you. Now for the simple train solution. Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. That's the coal train, okay. Train is stopped there. I could actually come over here and do this, and then timetable, and then I could actually see where they are. Except it's not going to mark the ones specific to this route. It's only going to mark the ones that are specific to, for us, see, 19. I don't remember which one's 19. Which one is this? Is this 19? I don't think so. This is 21. Okay. Timetable. So, next train stops 21, and 21 is over here as well. And there also appears to be one over there. Oh, but it does have to be a separate train because it's coming to a separate stop. That's why. So never mind, I don't have to do that. Unfortunate as it may be. Oh well. Actually, it might be easier to delete the other train station, just have it utilize that one that has the space to do everything, but whatever. I could also extend this station and do additional coal mining delivery as well. Alright. But yeah, eventually this system should get saturated by empty bottles. Because of the nice recycling I'm doing. I bet a lot of people do recycle systems, that way they don't have to have a high input into it, the system. Like, I was thinking about increasing the output of that factory back there, but it just doesn't seem worth the effort. And it seems more worth the effort to take this coal, ship it to here, use this to build, use this as a massive factory for bauxite production, for aluminum production, and work from there. It just seems like a much better idea. Okay, so it's almost here. Wait. Build a giant road at around the height of the space elevator tip, all the way around the map, and have depots everywhere. That just sounds like a lot of work. But then I have to like run electricity through it so that I can get the good hover going, and then I can take all the electricity out. It just seems like a lot of work. Oh, you mean do one way up in the sky and make it for train stuff? Eh. I like this better. It's a lot more difficult, I think. But I think it's cooler. Besides, the amount of concrete that'll have to go to make those pillars stretching up into the sky everywhere. Oh god, that would be insane. Okay, it's almost here. This one's about to be here. So this should be the... This might be the delivering more of that. Because I think it goes delivery, pickup of yeah, I think it's delivery, drop off of recycled bottles, pickup of new bottles. Here we go. It's got 3. Okay, this is dropping off used bottles. Okay. I think it would be a lot cooler if I had that and that at the same stop, but I'm not about to fix that. That just feels like more effort than I want to go to. Right, I can't. Yeah, I think I have it going right. Okay. Yeah, I probably would need a server, and my CPU can just barely handle the game as it is. Although if I had a server, I don't think everyone else would like my chaotic build, so I don't know how that would work. How many are we dropping off here? Not very many. Oh, we're probably recycling the same ones over and over again because we don't have any utilization of the new ones. If that makes any sense. We don't have any, Okay, and this one's... Okay, so how many bottles does this have left? And that'll actually stop that. We might actually get to see both of them working simultaneously, which will be cool. Wait, are those not going to stop? Oh, I guess because they're not being affected by this. So I guess we won't get to because that's not going to start going until after those are already there. But yeah, I think we've got the evidence we need to know that it definitely works. And this is the small amount of aluminum required or being put in to produce additional bottles, and eventually over time, well, I think right now we aren't recycling the bottles very well because there is a because there's no production over there, so it's not being utilized at all. So once we start having the stuff going... Oh, and here comes the one picking up the... Yeah, this is the one that's coming up to pick up the bottles that are being dropped off. So that's why I can't open the map or auto-saving. Okay, so my next task is this right here. Which it actually looks like the train drives right past it. Alright. Alright, so I am going to call it soon. I just want to set myself up in the right place, and then I'll probably save the game after that. My girlfriend said half an hour to an hour, and it's been somewhere like that. Alright, let's go over to the ultra tube and launch. Alright, so let's see. It was actually kind of insane. Probably have a server if you want to attempt to build it too. Yeah, definitely. Just to pawn off the CPU burden. Nothing like X4 at 1 FPS when I'm in Getsufune these days. Sounds good. Yeah, X4 Errant Space was pretty bad when I did it. I had even made it past Getsufune and frickin' Asteroid Belt, I think it was. Or maybe I had actually made it, not Mercury. I had made it to their first, like, real sector, not their, like, border sector. But not quite their core sector either, you know what I mean? I think it was Asteroid Belt. I'd made it there. Yeah, because Asteroid Belt is after Getsufune, so right after Getsufune went there, and that's where I hit 1 FPS combat on stream. It was terrible. No, it was Asteroid Belt, because Asteroid Belt's the one that's, I don't remember the asteroids being there, though. That's the one right after Getsufune. See. Let's see who we have we can raid. Okay, I'm gonna raid you guys into a lovely friend of mine that I have not really watched in a while. Unfortunately, it looks like she's saying that she's back, so it may have been a while since she's streamed. She's doing something called Coral Island. I don't really know what that is, but we're gonna raid her because she's awesome and just overall a lovely person. And I was her... One cool fact is I was her first follower. But yeah. So, let's see, live, stream manager, channel. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Where are my headphones? So I don't keep this up on stream and don't put her on stream and put her up. Okay. But yeah, she is a lovely person. Go check her out. Streams an assortment of things, like all kinds of things. I don't think I've seen her do any factory builders or any like management things quite yet, but she does like indie games, she does like cozy games, she does violent games. So I wouldn't be surprised if she tried a factory style game at some point. Ah, okay, good. It did work out. It did back up eventually. Good, good, good. Okay, anyway, we are going to raid into her and switch back to the launch. Okay. Alright, you all have a lovely day, night, whatever it is where you are, and I may or may not be streaming more later tonight. I am not sure. But yeah. Oh, wait, what? Did my... Hold on. We are canceling this raid because it looks like she might have just disconnected. Or something. That would suck to raid into somebody who's not even there. Just DMing her real quick to see if I should just raid somebody else. Oh, I don't know that. Can you go away? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, it looks like I have to do this on the desktop because it fucking hates me. Why can't I bring up her stream on mine? Alright, I'm gonna bring her up on my browser then because I can't bring her up on my phone because it won't let me go to her stream if she's not streaming actively. And sorry about the issue here. Thank you everyone for hanging on tight. If she doesn't work out, I have another lovely person to stream in mind who I have rated a lot more recently, but let's see. Because if there's any message about hold on, I'll be right. I'm gonna be connected soon. Yeah, she only went for 30 minutes. That doesn't seem right. Oh wait, she's DMing me. Oh, she just gave up because her stream went down like 3 times a day. Okay, I've got another person in mind. Alright, let's see. Raid. Okay, we will raid him instead. Fun, silly, high energy. Great place to be. He's doing Sekiro right now. Alright. There we go. Alright, you all have a lovely time over with Tyleneron. He may not seem like it, but he's a really sweet, awesome guy, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and force the raid now. See you over there.